We're live. Hot day causing haze over this beautiful Daytona racetrack. Daytona International Speedway. It's the world center of racing, and the Crazy Sports Kid League is back here this afternoon. 90 degrees, feels like 110. Hot day. And the temperatures are not going to be cool, they're going to be hot. And they have to stay cool. Let's go trackside. Race fans, if you're able to, please now rise and now remove your hats for the playing of the Star-Spangled Banner. And now, Grant Irwin out due to a concussion, and breaking earlier today, Caden Smith arrested, and now he is out for the rest of the year. Thomas Klein to drive the 47. And here we go. Let's see where your favorite drivers are starting here in Daytona. It's Cameron Evans, Caden Romine, then Carson Healy, and Caitlin Healy, and then Erlen Todd, Drew Picard, Garrett Irwin, and Ava Utterback, and then Gavin Hendry and Tessa McElroy, and then Sydney Sorry, Helgen Denny, last week's winner, and then Nathan Rockhill. Actually, no, not Ava Utterback, that's Nathan Holoka, and then Rockhill and Gooden, and then we get to Klein and Sprong. And then Brayden Mills and the only Brandon Hendry. And then we get to the 45. That is Mason Anderson. And then we get to Leo Helb. And then we get to Jack Moon, Cam Arnett, Grady Broughton. The Dylan Holland surprisingly is back. And then we get to the 15, and that is Seth Sierra, and then Cameron Young, Kenzie Arnett, and then Carson Cole, Briley Todd, Xander Faust, Layla Whitaker, and that is the rest of the field. Crazy starting lineup here today. Hang on. And now, here we go. Daytona, baby. In Florida, in the haze, who's going to beat the Daytona heat? And we are green on a hot day in Daytona, and they're already going wild. Contact made between the siblings. And Romine has the early lead on the outside. We sometimes see wrecks here. Wrecks can happen. Wrecks sometimes happen. Wrecks sometimes do not happen. And it's side by side for the lead, and Romine will have the lead around the outside. Oh, and there's a wreck. And a big one happens at Daytona behind them. McElroy is involved. I think Braden Mills as well. There's Briley Todd. She's gone around. Gavin Hendry. Lap 1. And there is a lap 1 crash. Gooden. Look at Nathan Holoka. Back inside of a race car, caught up in it. Same as last week's winner, Hogan Denny. Heavy damage, Cameron Young as well. Braden Mills, that helps him out. He's in the 29. And it looks like that he is, I think, already inside the top 15. And now these cars are finally getting back rolling. Let's look at this. Man, oh man. Lap 1. They can't even see anything. As Cameron Evans leads in Daytona lap 3. Fuel. Some people have less fuel than others. Like Evans, she will have to pit. Look at all the drivers on pit road. Is Braden Mills one of them? Mills was super excited to race here this afternoon. Why? Because it's a super famous track. Yes, he is one of them on pit road. Oh! And the 10 has gone around. She must have wrecked with the number 12. Errol Todd and Ella Gooden have gone around. Oh, and the 10 almost around on pit road. We are seeing chaos. This league usually never sees that much chaos. And we are seeing it today. I'm going to have to look back at the lap 1 replay, but man, oh man, crazy racing. Caitlin Healy in her new ride in the 24 already up front looking for the win. I mean, looking for the lead. And here they are. Here comes the 24. To the inside, trying to take the lead away from Evans. But Evans is going to keep it. Carson Healy, 3rd, and how about Drew Picard in 4th? Romine with some damage. Hayob in the top 10, same as the 50. How about Grady Broughton as well? Seth Sira and Jack Moon round out the top 10. Now, since everything it's shaking back out, Braden Mills back down in 22nd. Now, he's never raced this Daytona package before. He's never raced the non-drafting package of Daytona on iRacing. And now here they are, the veterans of the CSKL, up front 1 and 2. Hot day. Evans trying to beat the Daytona heat. And down turn 1 and 2 again. Lap 7 of 50 is on board. The 24 trying to close back in, but she cannot. And if you remember, look at the fuel gauges. The fuel will be in use today. And right now the leader has the less does not have the most fuel. She has 17 laps left, and that's not gonna do good. That's not gonna sit well for Evans. As already after the lap 1 chaos, lap 8 on the board, and now it's a 5-second lead from second to third. Here comes a 77. Evans, out of 4, in a Johnson Motorsports machine. Trying to win here this afternoon. Let's ride along with the 24. And that is Caitlin. Almost contact between the 46 and the 24. You can tell that they cannot see anything because I can't see far ahead, and I can barely see the stands on the other side of the track. And that's how hazy it is right here this afternoon on the banking down turn 3 and 4. Next week we go to Monaco, and it is the return of Nolan Vernango. And he will be driving the 63, and we can't wait to see him race. Why? Because that is where he got his first career win. He's trying to do it again in the Crazy Sports Good League next week. Tune in next Sunday afternoon. It is Monaco. And with fuel and mandatory pit stops, that's going to change everything. Tight straight course, barely any action, just like at Long Beach, but there's a chance of rain as well, so we could see the same thing happen that happened at Long Beach happen next week. Look at the leaders, they're catching up to lap traffic. Miles Sprong, the lap car, battling with Tessa McElroy. Evans slow. Side by side for third, Picard has third, and trying to close back in. Look at the 27, almost on the apron. Drew Picard, he is showing us why he wants to win. Evans on the front stretch, continuing to lead on lap 12. Everybody was happy that they are back on an oval, but they all know chaos happens, and it is happening today. And what I am seeing already this year, this season has been full of chaos. I mean, last week's race was crazy. Long Beach, more action than I thought there would be. Sonoma, race 1, a whole lot of action. Indianapolis, when Miles Sprung, when that Nick Green just decided to get turned and go straight head on into the wall. And that's why he's out for the rest of the year. He has a broken arm. And now here it is. Evans through turn 3 and 4. Turn 1 and 2. Lap 13 is on board. 9 laps left on her fuel already on lap 13. And we still have half the race to complete. Evans almost out of fuel. What can Cameron Evans do? And now to the front stretch, side by side in front of her. Oh, and the 21 almost got into the wall. Contact made between Sprong and McElroy. Sprong's gonna go by McElroy. and quickly clear, and now they are drafting. They are trying to tandem draft away from the 77, and it works. Down the back straightaway. Guys, side by side for third. It's a battle between Picard and Carson Healy. Healy trying to take third away, but we know that it will be the Healys 1 and 2 pretty soon, as both Evans and Picard will have to pit for fuel. And McElroy has a spot over Sprong as Evans continues to lead. Deeper in the middle of the pack, damage to Kenzie Arnett. Layla Whitaker up to 11th as Xander Faust runs in 10th. Mason Anderson right there as well. And back up front, Evans side by side. And she's going to put the 83 a lap down. She's going to put the 83 another lap down. But side by side. Crazy racing so far. We usually see great racing here in Daytona. And Daytona is paying off once again. The fans are on their feet. As the 77 is going to try to pit this time by. Hopefully. Is she pitting this time? No, she is not pitting this time. Evans keeps the lead. But if you remember, they get on the brakes on the back straightaway. These drivers get on the brakes on the back straightaway, causing wrecks. So, a wreck could happen. We'll hear in a minute. And the 77, 3 laps left on her fuel. Is she coming down? Is she coming this time? No, she's not. She stays out. Look at Picard and Healy. If they continue to run side by side, Carson Healy could wreck with Picard. Cameron Evans continues to lead. Side by side, up front, and Evans getting on the apron. She's pitting this time. Cameron Evans gives up the lead, and Caitlin Healy to the lead. Here on lap 18, lap 19, Evans on pit road, and here they come. Hang on. The 24 up front here on lap 19. Now lap 20 is on the board. Next time by, it will be 30 laps to go. So the laps are winding down just a bit, and guys, don't look now, but look at Drew Picard back there in second, and it looks like that he may be pitting this time. Down the back straightaway, is he going to pull a crazy move? Oh, he wiggles, and he's going to go to the apron. Drew Picard coming in this time. Just a couple laps later than Cameron Evans. And this should get them to the end. Picard pits. And now, it looks like that Carson Healy will be pitting this time. Who is in third? It is Grady Broughton. Wow, a lot of drivers will have to pit here in a minute. Broughton's gonna have to pit this lap. Like, there is no way that he can stay out. Down the back straightaway. Oh, and he wiggles. And he's gonna try to go down low. And he's gonna try to pit. And Brandon Hendry lets him by. And the 33 coming down pit road. Grady Broughton pits from third. Carson Healy now. Running right there in second. He's going to have to pit. And there's a chance he may run out of the field. Could Carson Healy run out of fuel? Can he run out of fuel? Oh, and he slides, almost goes around. He almost slaps the wall. And he's trying to toast it back into pit road. Trying to save it. I think there was another wreck because there's a car out. Car is out. Leo Hayob with a ton of damage. What is going on here in Daytona? Brandon, where the heck did Braden Mills come from? Okay. Braden Mills up to 14th out of nowhere. It's a 9-second lead for Caitlin Healy. And she's entering lap traffic, and this is going to get huge. Lap traffic. Paying some chaos. We're here this afternoon. More and more chaos. Oh, Leo Hale. Gavin Hendry. They almost go around. And here's Jack Moon. And what's he gonna do? He doesn't wiggle. Is he staying out this time? Look at all his damage. Jack Moon, really slow, and he's going to the apron. He's pitting this time, I think. Yeah, Moon pits. Chaos in Daytona. And lap traffic is pinning a roll in the 70, closing in for the lead. And look at the 21 still tandem drafting with the 83. And that is crazy. Who is out of the race? I mean, I do want to know who's out of the race, because it is rare to see someone get out of the race. Well, here in Daytona, 7-second lead for the 24, running the inside. But with her running in live traffic, that is helping her save fuel. She was at 10 laps, then the fuel gained, and now has lost some ground. And look at the 70 right here. Oh, the 32 and the 63 almost go around. Chaos once again. As the 24 losing losing ground. Look at the 24 leading. Oh, man. Okay, then. It is still Caitlin Healy who leads. Oh, and there's another wreck. Is there a car out of field? Look at Thomas Klein almost just turned with the 22. There are cars running out of fuel. And how I know that is that there are cars out of the race. There are 2 cars out of the race. Healy coming in earlier this time. And Keaton Romine to the lead here in Daytona. Just in front of him is Anderson, and he gets slowed. Romine trying to win here in Daytona. Is he gonna pit this time or no? There's a chance he could run out of fuel. Oh, and he wiggles, which means he is coming in. Unless Layla Whitaker gets below him, she's not going to do so. And, oh, and it looks like that Holoka's speeding on pit road. Holoka almost contact made with the number 70. And Carson Healy maybe taking the lead this time by. Will we see any more chaos? Maybe. I think Carson Healy may be taking the lead though. Ooh, I don't know. Caitlin Healy, great pit stop. And she gets way in front of her brother. Healy. Caitlin Healy in second. And look at this. They are already changing the tires of the 70. Crazy racing down the back straightaway indeed. I think we may see some cars actually wreck. As Rock Hill pits, Gavin Hendry finds himself inside the top 10. How? Will Hale having a nice day, same as Thomas Klein. Cameron Young rebounds to 15th. Garrett Irwin still having a tough day. It looks like that everybody went to tandem draft with Miles Sprong. Braden Mills has lost a few spots, but he's back down in 18th. Not having a good day, but not having a great day, but having an okay day. Leading now only by 1 second. It's going to be a sibling battle for the win. And it's like I am seeing. They can run at least 28 laps on tires. So either fuel's going to come first or tire wear is going to come first. 1 second lead for Caitlin Healy. Look at Braden Mills. Tanner drafting with the 32. Braden Mills was I think trying to dump Brandon Hendry there. And Caitlin Healy catching back up now. And the 32 round the outside. And guys, we have a battle for the lead. The battle is on. It is now Carson versus Caitlin Healy. Who's going to win Daytona? It will probably be a Healy. Look at Braden Mills. Trying to be in the middle of the battle, and he is in the middle of the battle. Side by side behind Caitlin Healy, but not for position. Look at the 29 go. Mills. And he's going to take that. I mean, Mills will be passing the 27. And now is closing back in on your leader. Mills getting sideways. Now Tano drafting with the leader. What the heck am I seeing? A lot of people are trying to tandem draft. Okay. Or Braden Mills maybe trying to dump Caitlin Healy. Here he goes to the inside. This proves it. Mills is trying to dump Caitlin Healy. Mills to the outside. Trying to pass the 24. Aggressive. Like it's Braden Mills. Oh, and he gets loose. And that's going to slow Carson up. And guys, don't look now, but look who's closing the gap. Drew Picard closing the gap on the leaders. And we won't be surprised to see his name up front in the time being. Here in a minute. He's in third and is 4 seconds back, but pretty soon will be less than a second back. But they will still have to try to get around Braden Mills, who is holding them up. And this is helping Caitlin Healy. Healy lap 35's on the board. Next time by 25 laps to go. Next time by 15 laps to go. And I can't wait. I really can't wait to see this one. Healy. Right there. Side by side for the lead. It's the Healys. New leader, Carson Healy to the lead. But Caitlin Healy around the outside. Down to 3-second lead over Drew Picard. And they're catching some more lap cars as well. Picard closing in 3 seconds back. And closing. Trying to get a good enough run where he can get up front and take the lead. And Carson Healy has cleared his sister. And if I'm doing my math correctly, the cars have pitted a whole lot earlier to get tires and fuel, like Drew Picard and Caitlin and Cameron Evans may have to pit for tires. Are you ready for this crazy finish? Lap 37 is on the board. Look at Picard trying to close back in. Carson Healy, Caitlin Healy, 1 and 2. Carson has more fuel than his sister. Look at Carson Healy, lap 38, trying to beat the Daytona heat. Garrett Irwin's slow car with no hood in front of them. Braden Mills around the inside, and he's going to get, hopefully, yeah, he is. Mills gets around Irwin, and now Irwin's going to slide back in behind with 29. And Irwin right there trying to take that spot away. The car losing ground now. As the 27 continuing to lead. Round turn 4. 11 laps to go in Daytona. Can Carson Healy beat the Daytona heat? The car trying to close back in. 2-second lead over third place by Carson Healy. And the car is closing. We won't be surprised to see, we will not be surprised to see maybe a Drew Picard win. Check out the top 10. It's at Seth Sierra inside the top 10. It's either Sierra or Broughton. Grady Broughton having a great day. Same as the 16. Kenzie Arnett. Gavin Hendry inside the top 10. And Seth Sierra as well. Great top 10. And Carson Healy gets around the 19 and is pulling back away from his sister. 10 laps to go for Carson Healy in Daytona. Carson Healy trying to beat the Daytona heat. Is he going to do it? Trying to beat his sister. And Drew Picard, who has not won in a really long time. Picard trying to win in the 82. Here comes Caitlin Healy, though, closing back in. She's going to get around the 19, sliding in front of him, and now will close back in on her brother. It is a old-fashioned brother-sister battle for the win. And Caitlin Healy could bring the 24 back to victory lane this afternoon. Or will it be Carson Healy finding victory lane once again? We are usually seeing the Healy battle in the 27 and the 83. Although Caitlin is in a different number, she is still showing up this season. New team, old driver, the 24, Caitlin Healy, really fast here today, and is catching Carson Healy. These two could be the fight for the championship. I really can't wait to see who's going to win this. Here comes Caitlin Healy. It's the 4-second lead now. Picard losing ground. And that is helping the 27 out. As the 27 leads, Caitlin Healy trying to close. This is going to be interesting. And if you guys right back here on this YouTube channel, there will be a lap 1 highlight. Lap 1 crash highlight. So if you guys want to see the crash, I will have it live. So stay tuned for that. But right now, Carson Healy leads here in Daytona. And I know it started up front. The crash had 6 laps to go. It's the battle of the Healys. Carson Healy trying to show his sister he can win. Cameron Evans on pit road for tires. We have to think that the 82 will be next to come to pit road. Oh, he is. He almost... Drew Picard almost wrecked. He almost dumped the 19. Now we have to wonder, are everybody's tires wearing out? If that's the case, could we see an upset winner? If the 27 and 24 pit, who could win? I mean, I am now just thinking of that. We could see a surprise winner if the tires wear out for the 27 and 24. 13-second lead back to Romine in third. And Grady Broughton has gone around. He's in the grass. My guess is Seth Zero wrecked him. Broughton's day has gone from good to bad, and he is in the grass, back out on the racetrack, almost causing a big wreck. And he's back up to speed. Broughton must... Wow, I do not know what was going on with Broughton, and he's pitting this time. Coming to 3 laps to go. I liked how I went to Broughton when he was in the grass. That was funny. Carson Healy, Caitlin Healy, 1 and 2 for the lead. Oh, look at the 24. Mills holding her up, and this is going to help the 27 out. Carson Healy pulling away. Oh, Carson Healy's going to pit. Oh, this is something. Carson Healy to pit road. 3 laps to go. Healy, his chances of winning are done. Could we see a Caden Romine win? Oh my goodness, things are getting active. Tires wearing out, and this is what I was expecting. Caitlin Healy, Carson Healy. Tires are an issue. And could we see a Caitlin Healy pit stop? Here with 2 laps to go. Man, oh man, this is nuts. Tires wearing. Carson Healy being beaten by tires. 1 lap to go here in Daytona for Caitlin Healy. But Carson Healy, his tires are not his friend today. Final lap, and we may be seeing the eldest Healy, Caitlin Healy, get to victory lane. She's not gonna pit. We can write it down in the history books of crazy races in Daytona. Tires tragedy. Hot racing, and Caitlin Healy win. Healy finally back to victory lane. She beats the Daytona Heat in a fantastic race. Caden Romine second, and that will do it. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see your final top 10 results. Caitlin Healy. Man, oh man, I still can't believe that Carson Healy pitted. It was Healy, Romine, Kenzie Arnett, Seth Sear, Layla Whitaker, Healy, Thomas Klein with the top 10. Where did Miles Sprong come from? Sprong gets the top 10. Mills gets 13th. What a race in Daytona. Who crashed out? Cami Arnett and Erlen Todd are out of the race. They did not last long. That will do it. Thanks for watching the sprint at Daytona.